This is important. Milestone 100th episode coming up. What's the episode going to be about?
Well, that's why we're here. I think, first of all, we wanted to celebrate the fact that it took us 9 years to do 100 episodes.
It takes other shows 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
It takes us 9.
I graduated high school in 11 years.
That's right. Slowest to 100, that's what we get. Goes down in history. But we have a special episode. It's sort of a heightened episode where the gang's in the middle of a convenience store robbery, and each character has a fantasy about what would happen if they intervened and how that would affect the rest of their life. And Mac's character has this great fight sequence where, a little spoiler alerts, but he actually dies at the end of it, and he goes to heaven, and we get to see Mac's version of heaven.
I like that I like that this is a little spoiler.
A little spoiler.
He dies, dead, heaven.
Yeah, he dies.
That's the end.
So the guy's kind of so-say, but whatever.
It may be slightly ambiguous. We'll see if you can pick up on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Great. Let's take a look at this clip. This is Mac's Fantasy 100th episode. Let's take a look.
God?
Hello, Mac. Those were some pretty sweet moves.
Thank you, my Lord and Savior.
Won't you join me?
Is that seat for me?
You're goddamn right it is.
Oh, hey, Rex.
What's up, bro?
So what do we do now?
Now we ignore everyone's prayers.
Mac may be a little bit confused.
He might be a little confused.
A little bit confused.
He might be a little gay. You're doing one more season, then what?
Well, I don't
Well,
know.
we're going to see how far we can stretch this thing out. You know, we're going to go out with a whimper.
We really want to fizzle out.
We want to fizzle out. We don't want to go out with a bang.
We might do more. We're definitely we're going to do season 10, and then we'll see.
Right. That's fair. Fair enough.
How many years have you been on television?
We talked about this. Funny, we talked about this last week. Are you guys watching that show? Oh, wow. It's crazy. 20 years. It's been 20 years now.
Right.
Wow.
And so, but our goal is. That's 20 years. That's not 9 of your seasons.
Yeah. Well, do you feel as though do you sit around being like, I've worked too much, or you're like happy to have a job? That's sort of my philosophy with doing the show, where it's like, I don't want to not have a job.
You know what's great? Andy Richter is so good because I'll get in my head sometimes if that I don't feel like the material today, and I get it all in my head, and he'll always just like hit me on the shoulder, kind of hard actually, and then he's just like, it's a job. And it's a really great job. And I'm like, he's right. It's the best job ever.
And that's when you kiss.
Then we kiss.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Chemistry.
That's the chemistry.
That's the chemistry.
That's the chemistry.
And he doesn't hit my arm.